What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me as we continue my journey through The Simpsons. We are up to Season 2, Episode 13. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. Of course, subscribe so you can see a whole lot more of this. Leave a like, a comment, all that good stuff. It's time for more Simpsons. By the way, I've never really acknowledged it, but I do like how they change up the intro all the time when they sit on the couch. They did a little dance before they sat down this time. And now we're in 1220 BC? I'm sorry?
Carver of graven images.
Good evening,
What?
home of the thief. How is business?
What?
Been a little slow these past few months. Not
what?
much to steal in the desert,
What?
you know.
She's a good woman. Very good.
Thank you, my lusty friend.
Okay. Am I supposed to take this as the genuine past of the world of The Simpsons? Or is this a story being told? Is this a dream?
Not make any graven images.
Oh my God!
Thou
Damn,
shalt not
ruined that guy's whole thing.
adulterate.
You're ruining all these guys. And, of course, he's a thief. Now they can't do any of their favorite things anymore. Is Christianity canonically true in The Simpsons? I mean, we got hell before, but was that explicitly Christian hell? I guess it must have been, right?
Get off my property.
Damn, dude.
Flint,
Delete every cable channel for only $50.
Awesome.
boy, what's this world coming to?
But
You know, that's
Flanders
exactly what I
is a good Christian man. He would never lie or steal.
Just read this pamphlet.
So you've decided to steal cable.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Cable
If there's a whole
piracy is
pamphlet
wrong.
about it, then
Fact. Cable companies
fine.
are big, faceless corporations, which makes it okay.
yes.
is a treasure that will last a lifetime.
Poopsie.
Cable.
And you get the
It's
Who the hell's
wonderful that I
Poopsie?
dare
We got
quote-
Krusty over in these parts.
Don't you hate? And there's no toilet paper.
Thanks, Jerry Seinfeld.
Funny, 'cause it's true.
There's a whole new world of TV open to the very last episode. We had no TV, and so they had to bond and tell a story. Now we have more TV than ever.
Take a look at this.
So we started with
It's only fair to pay for quality
Moses.
first-run movies. Fact,
So,
most
you know,
movies shown on cable
I
get
assume
2
we're going to
stars or
address the
less,
morality
and are
of this
repeated
throughout
ad
the
nauseam.
episode.
Cool. This is where Jaws eats the boat.
Oh, we're watching
This is
Jaws?
where Die Hard jumps through the window. This is where Wall Street gets arrested.
He just calls the main characters by the names of the movie. It's like saying this is where Star Wars blows up the Death Star.
Today's Christian doesn't think he needs God. He thinks he's got it made.
I-
He's got his hi-fi, his
What?
boob tube,
I feel like
and his instant pizza
if someone
pie.
is actually a Christian, they probably don't think that.
All right, will be hell.
Nice. Bart has been there, so
Sat through mercy and I've
he
sat
can
through forgiveness.
he can speak
Finally,
up
we get to
about
the
this
good
more than
stuff.
anybody
Oh,
else.
hell is it? You'll be tormented day and night forever and
Epic.
ever. As a matter of fact, if you actually
It's
saw
very,
hell,
very
you'd be so
cool
frightened
and
you
not
would
at
die.
all insane that
You
we
saw
tell children
this
that.
part.
Very,
Will you
very
eventually
cool.
get used
By obeying the 10 Commandments.
Of course.
10 simple rules that are easy to
Oh,
live
Lisa.
by.
Oh, no. She's worried for the sake of her father. He stole cable.
Tell you we learned about hell unless I say hell, can I?
Hell yeah,
Well,
dude.
that has a point.
Hell yes.
It's gonna get kids saying hell all the time.
Hell,
Send in the complaint
hell,
letters,
hell,
parents.
hell.
It's a nice new spot on the couch for
Hey,
the
anybody
pets.
up for a little
My God.
so-called
It's
pay
gotta be.
TV?
I guess it'd be comfortable for a little while, but after a bit,
This isn't stealing.
not
Read
anymore.
the pamphlet.
Somebody with crooked yellow teeth.
What is happening? Oh my God. Is hell coming for us right now? Lisa, oh my, wow, they've been to Sunday school before, right? They've talked about hell before, I'm sure. It just really hit her this time because of the whole cable thing.
Lisa
Wow.
beats the hell out of me.
Nice. He really likes saying it.
Mom,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Theft.
What?
Theft.
What do you mean?
Well, don't you remember the 8th Commandment?
She didn't notice.
Oh, of course.
He's still
It's
doing
thou
it.
shalt
He
not-
just took some fruit.
Thou shalt not steal!
Oh.
My God.
Anything else?
Yeah, there's one of them which is thou shalt not covet.
Yes, I ate 2 grapes.
Why the hell not? All right, dismantle America then. And really the whole world. The world is built on coveting.
Did you pay for it?
No.
And did you pay for
It
those
doesn't
clothes
say
you're wearing?
thou shalt not benefit
Run for
from the
hell,
theft that someone else
motherfucker,
committed.
Before I call the feds.
Watch the whole thing live on cable TV.
All right, party at Homer's house. Lisa, you know, if you want to get really into this whole morality business, there's a lot of other people you should address, such as this guy.
One of those rare occasions that I savor the sights, the sounds, and nice, the smells
Of the poor?
of other men.
You haven't lost the common touch, sir.
Okay,
Homer, I hear you
anyway.
got to fight. All right. Hey, Mom,
Dude,
how
this is
come
too many
you never
people.
got
You're
cable
inviting
for the
everybody.
bar?
You can't
It was either
have this many
cable
people
or
over
the
there.
mechanical bull.
Store is open 24 hours. It puts great demands on my time.
Too
Are
bad.
you the only one who
It's gonna
works
be a
here?
great fight.
Oh, the fight!
Is there nobody
Say
else?
something.
Oh my
I'll
God.
get my brother Sanjay to cover for me. He
Okay,
deplores
he's got a
violence
brother.
of all kinds.
Should I have my father arrested?
Well, Lisa, on the surface, that would appear to be an ideal
No,
solution
no,
to
no, no, no,
problem.
stop, don't-
Remember
stop,
the
stop.
fifth, honor thy father and thy
Well,
mother.
there you go.
Lisa,
It's a conflict
I
of
would
interest
like
here.
to
I don't know
see
what to
you
do.
set an
I mean, he basically just told her what I said. You know, you didn't steal it, so that's his cross to bear. If you're good with your father burning in hell, well, you know, that's just what's going to happen, I guess.
I want you to promise me you won't watch that channel ever again.
Well,
Okay.
Promise me.
you
I
got
promise
it
I will never watch
easily
that channel
accessible
again.
on here.
Good boy.
You can't expect the kid to not
Cable is
find
wrong.
it.
So last you'll hear from me on the matter. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Lisa.
Okay.
Racing from Belmont.
Nobody's going to follow that example.
Sorry, I'd rather go to heaven.
Why can't she be more like, well, not like Bart, but there's got to be a happy medium.
Wow.
Well, you know,
He's not even wrong,
I
though.
was looking at that racing.
Urge, I
Listen,
never put my
the
foot
price
down
of this
about
shit is
anything,
arbitrary
but I am
and is meant to
severely
benefit
tempted to
these
do it
large
over
corporations.
this.
He paid.
Marge, I'm sorry,
He
I
paid
think
the
it's
guy
my
individually. That guy needed the money more than the corporation does. What makes the corporation's price more valid than the price that guy set individually?
In this car stereo, a $500 value.
Okay.
I'll let you have it for $40.
Little
Get
much.
out of my house.
Nobody
I
asked
don't
you to
wanna
come over
associate
here.
with criminals.
Well, maybe
You,
I'll go see
I
your
was
neighbor.
sort of
He's not
defending
home.
you just 1 second ago.
It doesn't
Oh
look
my God.
friendly.
Marge, we can't be too
We got
careful.
bars on
There
the
are
windows.
thieves everywhere, and I'm not talking about the small forgivable
Now that he
stuff.
oh wow, now that he has stolen, he's afraid of everybody else doing the same. And Bart is charging, only 50 cents?
50 cents.
Dude.
I am your host.
And now,
So we didn't, at least not yet, haven't had a gathering of all of Homer's friends, but we have all of the kids from Bart's school.
Strangely
Wow.
compelling.
Just right out in the open in the living room. Yeah, what did you think was going to happen? Here they come. Time for Homer's party. It's going to be a mess.
How many people?
Is Lisa ever going to take, like, direct action? Come in here and just destroy the TV? Cut the cable?
I brought
To dedicate this fight to the memory of his deceased manager.
Is that Mike Tyson with the voice?
This is just in car.
Okay, guys.
I
Wow.
just wanna call
Hi,
attention
Lisa.
To the fact that I'm not watching this fight.
We know. You don't have to just keep announcing it. We know.
Homer, I brought you a mug.
It's weird to see
Thank
Mo
you, Mo. I always
Here.
wanted one of these.
outside of the tavern. Oh, now they're here too.
Mr. Burns.
Wow, he stole all this from work, and I gotta hide it.
No! Come on!
It's
Take all
fine.
this and this. Put it in the closet.
Lisa doesn't think so, though. Look at that stare. Oh, God, the cops.
Yeah.
Word on the street is that you have an illegal cable hook.
No, no,
Who-
I...
Lisa?
listen to me. It
Did
was
you
my
do
wife-
this?
my wife's
She
idea.
must
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Or the thief guy, because he got mad that Homer wouldn't buy a car stereo from him.
Wondering if we could watch the fight.
Oh,
sure,
okay.
be my guest.
The cops are just corrupt, so it's fine. I mean, what are they gonna bring him in or do anything about
Lisa,
that?
I
They
brought
just
you
want to
some
watch the fight.
lemonade for your protest.
Who can even blame them? That is a lot of people. Most are standing. I don't even know if some of them can see it that well. They're standing behind other people. Homer is like the only guy around that has cable, apparently. Now Homer is getting terrified. Dude,
Marge, Lisa.
everybody's here appreciating your cable package. Except your family, and they matter the most.
I'm cutting the cable as soon as the fight's over. And
Okay.
number two, I'm not very fond of any of you.
Oh,
Well, back to the fight.
Get on, boy.
Dad,
He's
man
just
saved your soul.
irritated. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
So Homer's soul has been saved.
Squishies and microwave burritos.
I can't wait until probably the very next episode
Never and I
when he
missed it.
lies or steals or
proud of you,
covets
Daddy.
or some such.
We demanded our nickelback.
Cable clippers, please.
Didn't
Here you
take
go,
Burns
honey.
for a
Go for it,
Chad
Dad.
Kroger fan.
Dad, I beg you to...
Why did you have to...
Whoops.
Yeah, Jesus.
Third time.
Now
for
you just
charm.
made it everybody else's problem. Did he just cut reality's cable? Well, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Oh, this is the internet, right. So Lisa is terrified of hell. Homer actually got himself to do the right thing by the end. Bart, he was just way into it the whole time. He wanted to say hell as much as he could, watch all of those channels. Good idea, bringing those kids over and getting them to pay. Good little money-making scheme. 50 cents, I would have charged more, but, you know, kid his age for that time period. Good little hustle. Let's take a look at the 10 Commandments. Let's have a fun little exercise here. Here we go. Number 1, I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods but me. Interesting that would be number 1. It's like, okay, I think you would mostly care about like the murdering, but your first commandment is love me. I'm the coolest. Odd. Not accurate to today's society. Over in the West, we have religious freedom. So, whatever. Number 2, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Who cares about that? 3, thou shalt keep the Sabbath day. All right, we're not off to a strong start at all. Thou shalt honor thy father and mother. That's situational. Your father and mother might be pieces of shit, and they should not be honored. Thou shalt not kill. We got a good one. It's not specific enough, though, because self-defense is killing, and that's, you know, that happens. It's fine. Not specific enough, but I get it. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Good. We got another good one. Thou shalt not steal. Cool. We're 3 in a row. Not specific enough again, because sometimes the Reverend in the episode even said, like, someone might steal bread to feed a starving family. But better than the first couple. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Okay, sure. Kind of weird that of all the things you could have put in here, like that's like one of the 10 most important. It doesn't say like don't rape or don't own slaves. We gotta talk about false witness against your neighbor. Do not let thyself lust after thy neighbor's wife, specifically. That's highly specific. I mean, but depends on what you mean. It does say also in the Bible, I believe, someone who has felt lust has committed adultery in his heart. So if we're going with that definition, then lust just means being attracted to. Well, that's fucking stupid because, you know, we're attracted to other people. That happens. Don't try and go get with your neighbor's wife. But yeah, if it's some other lady elsewhere, I don't know. It's kind of weird to have adultery and that. Like, we needed 2 different commandments. That's basically the same thing. There were other things that were more important you could have put in here. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, nor his farm, nor his cattle. And again, that's just called capitalism, baby. We all covet. It does weird me out that kids get taught these concepts from the people who do it. They usually think they're doing it for good reasons. I mean, if they truly believe that their child could be tortured for all eternity, then they're going to want their child to know how to avoid that. So they think they're telling them what they need to know. But, man, telling the kids that, like, if you take one toe out of line, even we're talking about thought. We're talking about thought crime here to that extent. God knows everything that's in your heart, and you'll be tortured in fire forever. Like, holy shit. The trauma. And also, all your little friends, if any of them don't believe the same thing we believe, torture. And it's like, why stop telling children these things? What are you doing? But that was just a legit flashback at the beginning to the presentation of the 10 Commandments. So I guess within the Simpsons universe, Christianity is true. And I, for one, believe everything that I see in the Simpsons. So I guess it must be true. Well, shit. I'm sorry. Fun episode. Don't worry about it, Lisa. You have nothing to be afraid of. It's all good. Thank you for watching the religious hour on the cartoon time capsule. It's what everybody comes here for. It's good shit. Subscribe, like, comment. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.